Hi folks, Dino Bob here with Arborea Paleozoo 14, where our Edmontosaurus herd comes in. This will be Edmontosaurus regalis, and haven't had them in a park for a while. So let's get started on the approach to the Hadrosaur Plaza. You can see the regalis statue ahead of us, and on our right there is a building which provides access for the staff into the habitat. You can see a tail weaving out there. And further ahead, another building which is primarily intended to be a staff facility and not really of interest to the guests. So you can see some rock work, you can see the signs, the donation bin, and we're going to go out onto the platform and get our first look inside the habitat. There are 10 of these animals in here. One of the things I did was put in a male and a female at nearly full growth and then step down the ontogeny for the other animals. Not all the way down to little babies, but into juveniles for sure. So it gives a little bit more of a herd effect. You can see the ground drops off right in front of the binoculars we're using to get a little bit of a look at the animals. And just like the other side of the Hadrosaur Plaza here, there is a lower viewing level intended to give guests a better impression of the size of the animals when they come close to the viewing platform. And we had one youngster there who just thinks the food is the best thing to walk across. I see the herd is starting to move out. The male has set out a call. I think it's the male. Whichever is the leader of this group has set out the call, and they're starting to line up and head in the direction that the leader wants them to go. I think that is a female, though. Okay. Anyway, so the herding behavior is working kind of nicely in this. You can see them moving through the habitat. I wanted the tree cover to be fairly sparse in here. They're heading up toward the water part of the habitat. There's multiple ponds up there, and ground cover in places where it might be a little harder for them to tear it all out, but still get a sort of natural look to the habitat. They do have paleobotany in there, so they're happy about that. We're going to go back across the habitat, not the habitat, the viewing platform, and go down to the lower level. And here we are. Looks like we still have somebody hanging around without the rest of the herd. It's a good angle where you can see the slope that comes down to the edge of the viewing platform. Yes, little fellow's being late to the party. If I recall correctly, I put in some water right there at the base as well, in part because, as usual, animals' water needs turned out to be more extensive than I had counted on. That's the slope up for the keepers to come through the gate that's up there and into the building. So we'll come back up. I do have one more thing I want to put into this habitat, and that's a sort of genealogy sign, much like we did in Ceratopsian Corner, for the Saurolophines and the Lambeosaurines being the main lines of Hadrosaurs. This is the aerial shot of our habitat. You can see the ponds at the upper part of the exhibit there and spin around. And you can see the path coming off that. We'll deal with that in the next video. You can see rocks that cut off this water from the river. It's intended that there be some mechanism down there where the keepers can regulate the water that gets into the habitat. Lambeosaurs are off to the right from here, and that's pretty much it for today. We'll go to some animal pictures. This is underwater viewing, as it were. We're underwater and we're viewing. Yes, happy Hadrosaur doing the little dance. Yeah. Noisy Hadrosaurs too. I guess they just like making sure everybody knows where they all are. So, you know, the usual drill, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. They all help. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by today. Yeah, just very lively when these guys all herd together. I really like that. Anyway, so until next week, I will bid you all a fond farewell. You all be kind to each other, stay well, and I'll hope to see you in another video. So that's it for me, Dino Bob, signing off. Bye now.